Happening this midday, Kansas City leaders are taking the first steps to beef up their approach to gun violence. This time they are getting help from the federal government. 41 Action News reporter Charlie Keegan tells us how this is all going to affect the public. Charlie?
Hey Cynthia, what city leaders inside City Hall are telling me is that the whole idea here is to speed up in the way that they process information about guns used in crimes, make that a whole lot more efficient, so that way detectives can solve those crimes and keep the bad guys off the streets. One city councilwoman told me that this is so important right now because guns appear to be the #1 choice for criminals. And to prove that, we know that of the 135 homicides so far this year in Kansas City, guns were involved in 115 of them. So a staggering number. Now, the Department of Justice will give Kansas City a $1 million grant. That money will allow the city to hire more personnel to work behind the scenes and buy more equipment to better process all that information and evidence about the guns used in these crimes. The goal is to get all the information to detectives within 48 hours of a crime.
The impact is, life and death, literally. And so usually around this time of the year, we see an increase in homicides. For some reason, the increases in gun violence. And so that's a real social issue. We've got to deal with it here in Kansas City, but having this initiative in place helps us to be able to deal with it and address it from a law enforcement perspective.
There's also a proactive part of this approach, and that is kind of identifying which guns are used in crimes and then identifying the people who own those guns and trying to intervene before they use those guns in future crimes. This is part of a nationwide initiative. Cities like Denver, Milwaukee, Washington, D.C., and Los Angeles are all participating in this program. It's called the National Gun Crime Intelligence Center. Reporting live in downtown Kansas City, I'm Charlie Keegan for 41 Action News.